going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12 and some Chris Rose coming at you here with My Player Mode. Now we're going up with another start here, still in AA as you guys can see, but I'm working very, very hard to get out of that. I'm almost there. I mean, whenever you're doing My Player Mode, you got like a little bar at the beginning that kind of tells you how far you are to reaching in the majors. I'm about 3/4 of the way there. It is in the green, which is good. There's just a few more things that I have to go ahead and accomplish. I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that I get it taken care of here pretty soon, because I know what you guys are thinking here too, and you guys see the Major League Baseball games is a lot more exciting than AA. I don't blame you. They're a lot more fun to play as well. But it's kind of the same thing that happened with the Timmy Timmons videos as with Chris Rose here. We just got to work through it, which I'm going to be trying as hard as I can to do at this point. Now this game's actually going to be pretty nice for us here. You can see I'm leaving the little gloves there in the back pocket, but it's my little good luck charm. Great fly out here going right down the line. Third baseman just goes there, grabs it. Pretty sweet. All right, so just letting you guys know for the next few days here, videos might be slow coming. May not be able to get all the ones that I normally do, and I feel bad because I've gotten messages like, "Hey Dunbar, I haven't seen Tank Busting Tuesday, War Game Wednesday, or anything like that as of late." With all that has been going on with the house, it has been absolutely insane how much time that stuff is taking. Like, I had somebody tell me, whenever you're thinking of a home project, whatever you're thinking it's going to be twice as expensive and take 4 times longer than what you thought. Wow, that is the truth. So, we're painting the inside of the house. We're painting just about every room except one, and it's taking quite a bit of time. Now, my wife's going out of town on Saturday, and she's going to be out for a week, so I'm hoping to be able to get as much of the house painted by the time she gets back as possible. I'm hoping to have it done because Sundays and Mondays are my days off, and so I'm just going to spend those whole days just working on the house and everything. But I don't know. It should be kind of interesting here to see how that all turns out. But I'm starting to get things down a little bit, getting painting down. I haven't really painted a house before. Like, I've helped out, but I haven't done the whole shebang, and that's what I'm kind of doing right now. But I don't know, it's kind of fun. Like, I like being able to work with my hands and do stuff, and I got some other projects that I'm going to do maybe later on this summer, depending on how things go. Like, I want to refinish our deck, which isn't in the best of shape. The house is 10 years old, and I don't think that deck was ever finished during that time. Like, nothing was put on it. I think it was just the raw wood. They left it that way because it looks bad right now. So just got to hammer in some nails, sand it down, and then clean it off with the power washer, and then just put a good, put a good coat of finish on there, and I think I'll be set for a few years anyway. Next year, I've got some plans already too for the house. Like, I want to paint the outside, and just kind of go through all of that stuff. But I don't know, it'll be kind of interesting too. I'm liking having a house now. This is the first time I've ever owned a house, and things are just very, very different. Yes, it's going to be a lot more expensive than what I've had in the past. Because, like, if you live in an apartment, really the only bills that you have to pay, depending on where you live, like the apartments that I've been in have been electric only, so I just have to pay an electric bill, no biggie. So now I got to pay water, I've got to pay gas, I got to pay for garbage. The insurance is a lot more, and of course I got a mortgage and then property taxes. It's insane, but it really is worth it. Like, being able to come home to my house is something that I just absolutely love. Like, just know that this is my house. So my wife likes it too, so that's a major bonus, because a happy wife, you guys, is a happy life. Remember that one, and you'll be happy forever. Seriously. But I don't know. You know what? I had somebody ask me once to put together a video on how to get a girl, because I'm married, I play video games, and for some people they just think that's absolutely ridiculous that you can be married and still play video games. And my wife is absolutely gorgeous. I am so lucky that I am married to her. And so they also kind of wanted to know, well, how do you get a gorgeous wife and still play video games, or just how in general? So since I've gotten that a few times, I was just wanting to see if you guys wanted me to really put together a video like that, just kind of talking about what to kind of go for. But I don't know, if you want me to, I will. If not, I'm not going to worry about it either. But I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know if videos end up coming in a little bit slower than what they normally do, and I don't get to my 2 videos a day that I've been accustomed to doing as of late. You guys know why. But once I do get the house all going and everything like that, I will be able to get 2 videos going out a day, no problem. That might be a week or 2 till I get to it, because once we get the painting done, then we're going to do all the moving, and I still have to work my 40 hours at work, come home, do this, stuff like that. So it may just be a little bit prolonged. And even after we get everything moved into the house, then I got to set up my new man cave and everything like that, which some of the stuff in the man cave isn't going to be as awesome as the setup that I had earlier. Like the TV that I've got in the game room is going to be going upstairs in the living room. And then the one that we have in our bedroom right now is going to be the one that I'm going to be using. I mean, it's not bad. It's a 32-inch flat screen, but it's not like the 55 that I've got right now. I'm going to miss that, though. But it's all good. You can't win them all, I guess. So, I don't know. It's all right. Maybe after next year with the taxes and everything, I'll go ahead and buy myself a TV for the man cave as well. But we'll have some other expenses we got to go ahead and use that towards. So, I don't know what will happen, but I'm just lucky I've got that room here that I can use to be able to do videos, to hang out, just relax. But now you can tell we've had a lot of strikeouts with Chris Rose in this game so far. And this is actually pretty sweet, very refreshing to be able to have that. Because some of the games, it's been hard to get those strikeouts. But I seem to be doing a lot better. Now this one goes into center field. That's going to be a hit for the computer. And 2 hits in 5 innings is not too shabby. But you know what? The computer has also allowed only 2 hits. So we're still, tied at nothing right now here in the 5th inning. So hopefully I'll be able to come away with a win. As long as my team can get the bats going, I think I'll be okay. I haven't lost a game yet as a pitcher. And I don't want to necessarily start right now. Well, this guy's got an 83 steal. I'm going to try and make sure that I hold him close over to first. Make sure that he doesn't try to steal a base. But the thing is in AA, a lot of that stuff doesn't happen nearly as much as it does in the majors. So, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be too worried about that at all here. But on the 0-2 count, we're going to go with a pitch that's going to end up being a strikeout here. That was the curveball. But it's kind of nice to know that that's working a little bit better for me too, because the way that the curveball had been in the last few games is I throw it and it's like guaranteed hit for the computer. So there was a couple games where I was just throwing a ridiculous amount of fastballs, just 4-seam and 2-seam. Now I can't really throw the 4-seamer right now since it's in the yellow. And that's my favorite one to go with. Each pitch has its time and its place. The fastball, I don't know, that seems to be the one that I favor in a lot of situations, simply because you've got the accuracy as to where it goes. You got the velocity mixed in with it as well. Getting a strikeout here once again on that fastball. So Chris Rose just doing a phenomenal job. All right, so here we are in the 7th inning. I'm surprised that the computer has kept me in here, but apparently they got a lot of trust with Rosie here. So I'll try to see if I can get out of this inning as well. Strike 1 on that fastball outside. I'm trying to mix things up here a little bit. There have been some instances where I have had a black spot on where I've been pitching, especially when it's low and in the middle. That seems to be the most common place where I've been finding that black spot, just places I should not throw. And whenever it's in the middle, it's really tough because if there's drift, over to the middle, that's going to be a hit, sometimes even a big hit. This one on the ground, third baseman gets it over to the first baseman, and then we got out number 1 here in the 7th inning. So goal failed. I didn't strike out the batter, but that's okay. As long as I get the hit, I'm all right. So you can see 2 hits allowed so far. The computer has allowed 4. We've not been able to get a run. Neither has the computer here. So if I get pulled after this, it's looking at no decision here. But I don't know. I want to get the win here again. I've been kind of spoiled thus far here. I've got 3 wins in 5 starts. So with this being start number 6, hopefully I can make it 4-0. But that one, as you saw, rolled into center field. That's okay, because it's going to go ahead and set up the goal for me to get a ground ball double play. Now hopefully I'll be able to do this here too, because the thing that's nice about forcing the computer to hit into a double play is you also get skill points that go towards fielding. And while I'm not necessarily going to be fielding that much here, it is kind of nice to have that as a little bit of insurance in case, like a bunt happens or something like that. I can throw it over to first here without throwing any kind of errors. But, I don't know. Runners on first and second now. So this is not looking good for me here. You can see my composure has gone down tremendously. Swing and a miss on the two-seamer. Now when my composure's down, not only can I throw nearly as accurately as I did before, but there's a stronger chance the computer is going to continue to get a hit. So I got to be careful with what I throw here. 0-2 count, though. This is looking pretty nice. I'm going to try to go with the high fastball here. Computer makes contact with it, but it does go. Foul there down the left side of the field. Try it a little bit low. Get the strikeout, though, so that's not too bad for me here. I was expecting something on the ground, but with 2 outs, I can go ahead and throw the ball low, get a ground ball out. I can go high, force a pop fly. Either way, I'll be okay. But that one's going to be strike number 1 as well. I'm starting off a lot more with the two-seamer. I don't know if the computer's starting to pick up on it or anything, but still having a problem with the composure. Going right up the middle. I stuck my glove down, but not able to stop it here. Runner's going to be rounding third, coming home. Somebody finally gets on the board. It's just not the team that I would like to be on the board. So now it's 1-0 here. They are now out hitting me 5 hits to 4. So the 7th inning has definitely not been my inning. And with the amount of exhaustion that I have, the fact that I have really low composure at this point, I don't think I'm going to be in the game here that much longer. But you got to admit, the fact that I've gone this far here, only allowing 1 run, is not too shabby. Allowing 5 hits in 7 innings, I'll take that. That's a walk in hits per inning pitch. That's under 1 at this point. So that's something that'll be helpful for me, because that's one of the things I have to do before I go ahead and get into the majors. I got to have my walks and hits per inning pitched, I think, underneath 1.5. So any time that I have a game under 1, I'm all right with that. But the 12-6 curve ends up being swung at and missed. And that is strikeout number 10 for me here in this game. I do get pulled at this point. I do end up getting the loss, since my team decided, hey, let's not bring any bats to this game. That's all right. 665 skill points will be well spent on getting myself boosted up here to get to the majors. But thank you so much for watching this episode out of the Chris Rose series. More, of course, to come here in a couple days. You guys are awesome. You really are. I know I say that every video, but I just want you guys to know I really do think that that is the case. You guys are awesome, so thank you. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. But again, thank you for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.